Rosemont, Illinois, September 2017. In an unused kitchen inside a hotel near Chicago's O'Hare Airport, a 19-year-old girl was found dead inside a walk-in freezer. Her name was Kenneka Jenkins. The official conclusion was that her death was an accident. Her family has never believed that was the whole story. Kenneka Jenkins was 19 years old. She lived on the west side of Chicago with her mother and her siblings. On the night of September 8th, she told her mother she was going out with friends. It was an ordinary night. Young people, a party, a few hours away from home. The party was at the Crowne Plaza, a large hotel in Rosemont, just outside Chicago, minutes from O'Hare. A group of friends had gathered in one of the rooms. By the early hours of September 9th, that night would stop being ordinary. What happened next was captured in pieces by the hotel's security cameras. The footage, later released to the public, shows Kenneka moving through the hotel alone in the early morning hours. She appears unsteady, disoriented. At times, she seems unsure of where she is. The last clear sighting of her on those cameras is just after 3 in the morning. When her friends could no longer find her, they called her mother. Kenneka's phone was still inside the hotel. So was her purse. But Kenneka was gone. Her mother, Teresa Martin, came to the hotel and reported her daughter missing. What followed was hours of searching, and, the family would later say, hours of waiting for answers that did not come fast enough. Kenneka Jenkins was found the following day. Her body was inside a walk-in freezer in a kitchen area of the hotel that was not in regular use. She had been missing for roughly a day. She was 19 years old. The Cook County medical examiner examined Kenneka's death and reached a conclusion. The cause of death was hypothermia, the cold of the freezer. The manner of death was ruled accidental. The examiner reported that alcohol was in Kenneka's system at a level well above the legal driving limit for an adult, along with a prescription medication, topiramate. Rosemont police said their investigation found no evidence of foul play. To the authorities, this was a tragedy, not a crime. Kenneka's family did not accept that answer. They asked how a 19-year-old could walk unnoticed into a freezer in a busy hotel. They asked why it took so long to find her. They questioned the gaps in the footage. The family hired prominent attorney Geoffrey Fieger and filed a lawsuit against the hotel. Across the country, millions of people watched the surveillance footage online and asked the same questions the family was asking. But the official ruling never changed. The case of Kenneka Jenkins became a national story, about a hotel, about a freezer, about how a young woman could be lost in a crowded building for hours. But underneath all of it was a 19-year-old girl who told her mother she was going out with friends and never came home. The authorities called it an accident. Her family is still asking what really happened that night.